I just left the studio. This is the path that I come down to walk to the studio. And as you can see, the sheep are out. You know, the artistic process is a process. I do have particular poems that I have in mind, but as you go through material, your ideas about your approach to what you're doing changes. I have various different materials that I took of photographs from letters that third grade students were writing to various different government officials. And then if we head over to this side, you can kind of see behind me, I have various different materials posted. These included email exchanges from coal company officials, photographs that were a part of the Southern West Virginia Photo Voice project with residents in different counties documenting the experiences there. I also have some news articles that covered some of the protests and some digital images that people took up on Cayford Mountain where the activist Larry Gibson lived. Here's a photograph of him and some of the other protesters. This is another day in the studio. Right now I am working with the cut up technique, and I have typed up probably about close to, I don't know, between 40 pages or so of text that come from testimony, from interviews of people affected by mountaintop removal, along with different news articles and lines from that. And I'm assembling everything together for a found poem using this technique called the cut up technique. So I'll show you. Right now, I'm working on one page in particular, and I've cut up some text from that. And I've sort of laid out a few lines that are calling my name. This is not a final poem or anything, but it's just kind of playing around with language and seeing what words and what phrases really sort of kind of speak out to me. I have been up since 5 in the morning putting this poem together. It was kind of like a puzzle piece that I had to solve. So now I'm at the stage of gluing it. I bought this purple Elmer's glue. It was nostalgic, but the purple is supposed to disappear, but it's not, which is annoying, but we press on as part of the process. I am headed back to the studio now. Having a nice little walk is also good for the brain, at least the creative mind. Helps you think about what material you're working with. Here are some of the lines from Joan Linville's letter. I live in a little town called Van, very dear to me. named after my husband's grandfather. Since mountaintop removal mining has moved in here, destroying everything I have worked for all my life. I cannot start all over again. In our community, everyone is dying of cancer. It's always cancer. No one is dying a natural death anymore. Okay, right now I'm working on this erasure. I'm not sure yet which documents I want to use the erasure for, but I made a copy of an email. This is what stood out to me. Our industry has been under attack this past year by environmental extremists trying to put you and I out of a job, making totally unsubstantiated claims of environmental harm from surface mining. We are making progress toward getting the facts out in the public eye. However, advertising campaigns alone are not enough. You must get involved in this issue. It's time to pack up. I've packed a few things already, but I have more. Okay, this is the last day at the studio. I am saying farewell to this beautiful studio. I'm grateful. We did some things up in here. I have my last little walk to the beautiful river flowing behind me. I'm grateful, I'm renewed, and I'm ready to get after it.